Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Frank Finance, where you can get your honest financial information and your questions answered. Today, we're going to talk about something interesting, which is how do you increase your cash flows by just changing a couple things in your current budget. This is going to be a great example of how I increased my net worth by over $2,000 and how I increased my cash flow by almost $200 per month. Can you guess what it is? Well, we have actually canceled our gym memberships, and we ended up saving nearly $200 a month to do this. So think about that. We were paying over $2,400 a year just to go to a gym. Granted, it was a very nice gym, but now that we own a home that's much larger, we are able to buy all this equipment and work out at home. Keep in mind what I'm about to show you. You have to stay patient when you're buying these items, because if you do, you will save thousands of dollars, and at the end of the day, your net worth plus cash flow will significantly increase. So here we go. All right, so let's get into how I ended up increasing my net worth by over $2,000 and my cash flow by $200 a month. So what I have listed here are these 6 items that we purchased off of Facebook and Craigslist, ultimately to create this financial gains that I've been discussing. When I'm talking about these items, what I will say is you need to stay extremely patient, know what the market value is, and you can find yourself getting ahead financially with this. The top 3 items in these pictures are cardio style equipment. This is where the biggest amount of gain can happen, because every one of these items brand new are between $1,500 to $2,000 for the bike, the elliptical, or the water rower. Now, the market values on these typically cut in half, or they exponentially decrease because there's a form of technology to them. So with that being said, this gives you a little bit more wiggle room to start playing with your purchase price. So the bike, the VeloCore bike, which is on the top left, we ended up purchasing this for $1,200, and the market value is about $1,200, while this is brand new at about just under $2,000. When it comes to the Bowflex elliptical or stair stepper, we bought this actually at $100, quite the steal. And the market value on this is anywhere between $600 and $1,000 is what they're selling for. Now, brand new, you'll purchase this at about $1,500 if you go into a store to purchase this. And then from the water rower perspective, this was a crazy good deal. We bought it for $100. There was a little bit of a leak in the water rower, so we did have to fix that. But cheap fix, and ultimately this is selling for over $1,000 minimum right now in the Facebook and Craigslist space. And brand new, they're $2,000 actually. So between that, call it $5,000 to $6,000 for all these brand new, and we bought them for $1,400. Phenomenal gain. Again, when it comes to cardio equipment, that's where you're going to save all of your money, because the physical weights and stuff I'm going to talk about on the bottom, it's a lot harder to save money on the actual dumbbells and barbells and so forth. All right, so now looking at the bottom, we ended up buying a pull-up and dip and ab stand here, a total body tower in the bottom left. We purchased at $175, while the market value is about at $200, and brand new they're about $300. We also, in the middle bottom picture, we bought a Bowflex dumbbell that goes up to 100 per dumbbell, the dial-ups, and then we also bought the Bowflex top bench from someone as a combo deal. Again, if you buy combo deals, this is where you can start saving a ton of money as well. We got that all for $800. Market value right now has this easily sitting around $1,200, sold as a combo or independently. And then brand new for these, most recently they had a Labor Day sale, and this actually was going for $1,400 for this combo set. And that's the lowest price you can get it in the market brand new. And then the final piece that I was looking to fill in for our gym was actually a barbell up to 300-pound set, plus having a squat rack and so forth with it. So we ended up getting a nice deal here, buying this for $500. Market value on this is at least $600 for all of this. And then brand new, it would cost me at least $1,000 for me to get something equivalent to this in the market. What I will say is all these prices I have for brand new have now totaled up to nearly $8,000, and that is pre-tax. So imagine adding tax to that. It's almost another $1,000, but I'm ignoring that for now. Market value on this has me at about $5,000 for all these items, and we paid $2,900. So let's think about this from a net worth perspective. We spent $2,900 on this equipment. Market value to sell this has this listed at about $5,000, which means if we were to sell it all today, we could actually increase our net worth by $2,000, which is phenomenal. But most importantly, we reduced our cash flow by $190 a month by basically insourcing our own gym, fun financial term. So what I hope this shed light on was that there's more ways to create more cash for your future and increase your net worth than just investing in the stock market or cryptocurrency and so forth. This is just a fun way to look at what you're spending money on today and find a way to insource it, find a way to change it or reduce it. So hopefully you had a good time checking this out on what I was doing. And if you get into this, stay patient. Patience is the best virtue you can have when trying to insource costs that you're basically paying someone else a service for. Till next time, bye now.